He had just mastered the art of voice disguise and couldn't wait to hop on the radio to prank nearby male truckers. To his surprise, a driver actually took the bait.
Candy cane, come on.
The brothers were instantly thrilled. Paul, the younger brother, continued teasing the man over the radio.
Hello, Rusty Valen. I hope you're doing better than I am. Man, this drive seems like it's taking forever.
The stranger was clearly infatuated, practically dying to crawl through the radio to meet him. As it turns out, men really do know men best. Just as the conversation was heating up, the signal suddenly cut out. At first, they thought it was just a harmless prank, unaware that some jokes, when taken too far, can be deadly. By nightfall, the man's voice came over the radio again. Now the older brother was fired up. He immediately egged Paul on to trick the man into going to the room next door.
17.
This was because earlier, when checking into the motel, the older brother had gotten into an altercation with a man. Before leaving, the heavy-set man had deliberately bumped into him. To help his brother settle the score, Paul gave the man's room number over the radio. Late at night, the sound of a large truck parking came from outside. The older brother rushed to the window and saw a burly figure in black slowly walking toward the next room. Soon, noises erupted from next door. The brothers were ecstatic, pressing their ears against the wall, ready to enjoy the show. However, the arguing next door came to an abrupt halt. Unexpectedly, the motel was surrounded by police the next morning.
He was found early this morning.
Because of the altercation the previous night, the brothers became the prime suspects. They accompanied the police to the hospital, only to find the man from next door beaten beyond recognition. Although Paul was filled with guilt, he didn't want to implicate himself, so he kept the prank a secret. Fortunately, lacking concrete evidence, the police had to let them go. They thought the ordeal was over, but that night, the familiar voice returned over the radio. Only then did the brothers realize they had messed with the wrong person. Helpless, Paul confessed everything.
Hey, Rusty Nail, you hear this? Look, that was me, alright? I'm a guy. It's just a joke. Just a joke.
Apologize.
Just as he was about to apologize, his brother snatched the radio away. Behaving like a typical keyboard warrior, he was convinced the man couldn't reach him through the radio waves, so he unleashed another verbal tirade.
Freak show, motherfucker! You're not getting anything from me. You know why? Because I have something more powerful than psychosis. It's called a volume knob. The only thing I need to do to make it go away is to turn it counterclockwise. Got that? Copy that?
No question. I'm gonna get that fast.
Get one thing.
Your tail.
A second later, the brother was dumbfounded, his arrogance instantly vanishing. He stiffly turned to check, and sure enough, a large truck was tailgating them relentlessly. To make matters worse, their gas tank was nearly empty, and the nearest station was still 73 kilometers away. In the heat of the moment, Paul had a brainwave. He yanked the steering wheel, veering onto a ramp where he found a gas station. Paul told his brother to fill the tank while he rushed into the convenience store to call the police. Strangely, the entire station was deserted. Just as Paul was making the call, a refrigerated truck slowly pulled into the station. By now, the brother was terrified, but he clung to a sliver of hope, silently praying the driver wasn't the man from the radio. It wasn't until he saw the driver marching aggressively toward the convenience store, baseball bat in hand, that he realized they were in serious trouble.